today because I didn't have anything new and cool. So hopefully most of you haven't heard this. It's called Happy Birthday by Whitney Hamrick. That's me. Psycho killer David Byrne sang through muffled dying speakers, and I couldn't agree more. I'd love to run away, dear David. But you see, the thing is, this rust bucket of a powder blue 50s Ford is lacking in the door handle escape department. The hand crank for the window can't come to the phone right now, but if you leave a message in hair follicles and bloodstains, the police will bring solace to your family at their earliest convenience. Happy birthday. Did I tell you it's my birthday? He turned the windshield knob only when the blurs became blobs, as the cotton purple clouds sank low and the last licks of the evening sun set pink fire to what would soon be a dark and stormy night. It was beautiful, but I was afraid. The wind slapped the rain dots like pellets from a firing squad of toy guns, tacking, and I quivered more from the knife in his hand than the cold. This is all Sarah's fault. Hey, Sarah, I had said. Have you seen my cell phone? Check your bedroom, she had said. I haven't seen it, she had said as she locked me in and pushed a bookshelf over to cover the door. 12 hours. For 12 hours, Sarah threw herself a birthday party in my apartment. I had the unique pleasure of hearing what could only be the recording stylings of Sodom and Gomorrah featuring Hurricane Katrina performed live in my living room. The wild breakfast-smelling rompus coincided with the untimely demise of my beloved IKEA furniture. It's been a week since my parents begged me to babysit and my home is destroyed. Sarah is the typhoid Mary equivalent of an energy suck. She is the little black void in the universe swallowing unknown life and civilizations. She is every original sin, with an eating disorder vodka chase to keep the Dorian Gray effect in check. I always wonder if there's a cutoff to the number of times one can Baker act her sister. My thoughts wander through the past 24 hours, wonder whether my evil twin is actually plotting to have me killed and steal my life. I wondered why I had yet to enter flight or fight mode. The toadies informed me about what happens behind boathouses, and TLC wants me to stick to the rivers and the lakes that I'm used to, which only really means the radio is sentient and also wants me to feel bad about future dismemberment. I often marvel at this strange cocktail of bad genes that is my sister. She went from the eat, poop, sleep of our infancy to I want, give me mine, and stayed there. If only she could be reabsorbed into my mother back in utero bygones, but I digress. Good morning, Cassandra, she said whenever sunlight happened. She kicked something under the door. Here's your phone back. I birthed myself from my closet. I made a nest of all my fluffy belongings and shut the door to drown out the sounds of Tori Amos and adult seals howling in the moonlight. My mouth was dry from the stone of defeat shoved down my windpipe. She said, hey, you should probably get a maid service in here, and somebody broke your kitchen table. But anyway, can I borrow your car? Thanks, bye. We're identical down to the bone, but other than the bones of us, she's definitely evil incarnate. A ringing happened. I got out of bed because, duh, I went to sleep, and collapsed on the floor with my face in the direction of my cell phone. I had pressed accept and regretted it. Hey, Cassandra, hope you like the dress I got you, said Sarah. Anyway, I'm busy right now, so if you need your car, you'll have to come get it, but don't worry, I asked Maynard to stay over till you woke up. That's his real name, can you believe it? Anyway, he's waiting in our living room till you're ready. He's really sexy and flexible. Okay, bye. Maynard was of the sexy flexibles, looked up to see my eyes through the crack I made in the door before slamming it shut again. My sister got me hyperventilation for my birthday. The lights of the braking cars turned the raindrops into neon blood, and I decided foreshadowing is a really mean thing to do to someone preparing for their inevitable death. My head rested on the cool passenger window glass. I wrote 4-letter expletives in the fog for my breath. As I noticed the police cruiser next to the beast at a stoplight, my self-made thought bubble read fuck as I frantically mouthed, help me, please help me. No, Don't write your number on a notepad. Yep, thumbs up guy. Sure, drive away. I'm going to haunt you, you piece of shit. I tried a couple more times to beg for my life, and all of them were cleavage-related misunderstandings. My identical twin sister probably met them all on Craigslist. Happy birthday. She has terrible credit, she can't hold a job, and she actually said living under the overpass would be artistic if we kicked her out, Dad has said. Well, we'll pay for the damages, he had said, knowing there would be damages. I found a note penned to a dress hanging from my closet door. More importantly, the price tag on the dress read $200. More importantly, the receipt on the floor had my name on it. And of course, the note said something profound like, wear me. Stolen car, stolen credit card, happy birthday. Maynard sang along with Brandon Flowers as he turned onto a dirt road leading off into the darkness. There ain't no motive for this crime. Jenny was a friend of mine, he sang, in what he must feel to be a beautiful voice. Every song he drummed the steering wheel with, the broadside of the cleaver when he wasn't shifting gears. Come to think of it, 30 minutes for a death drive is a little ridiculous. I remember when my phone rang again. Hi, Pumpkin, my dad said. We're having a great time in Greece, but your mom and I want to make sure we wished you a happy birthday. How are you gals getting along, he said. Can I kill her, I asked, for my carpet face mash. Well, no, he said. What's wrong, sweetie? I don't know what it is about that phrase, but it's always been an instant valve trigger for waterworks. And everything from she ate my yogurt to the eyes wide shut antics came pouring out of my mouth. All of this is their fault for not committing Sarah years ago. The last time they left her home alone, she staged a silent auction of their antiques and fine china mixed with her bizarre art, including a replica of the Twin Towers made with welded together cat food tin cans with the charred Fancy Feast labels still attached. Did she clean out the tins first? Not if the cat's attempt at King Kong was any indication. I expected Fiona Apple's Pleasantville Across the Universe video, and Sarah delivered with the trash flamingo hotel room from Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. I put on the dress. I looked like Cha-Cha from Grace, covered in pink and green toxic cupcakes. I wondered how it was going to look bloodied and shredded a few feet away from my broken, mangled body dumped in a shallow grave. Some dog would chew my finger off, a runner will scream, and the dumb cop from before will be the first on the scene. Happy birthday. After the call from Dad, the 10 missed calls from my landlord, and the incessant dwelling on the inevitable badness, I finally decided to check and brave the living room. The door whined on its hinges, and there on my couch between a blow-up doll with an Elmo head and a furry bear suit with a glory hole sat the alleged Maynard, holding my stainless steel plated cleaver, the sharpest knife I own, held by what could only be an online dating rapist murderer. My heart fluttered like a frightened bird in a cage as we stared at each other for a full minute. He said, "Let's go," as he grabbed my wrist, gentle for a serial killer, led me out the door and down the stairs into his deathmobile. Of course it's raining. If you're going to die, it has to rain. He parked in front of his Eddie Gein shack house, no doubt filled with nipple belts and vagina boxes. Get out, he said, like the Terminator. I did. This was my chance to escape in the dark, dark Blair Witch Woods. He grabbed my arm when I didn't move, and I screamed, "Hell no! You can't just murder me on my birthday and let my sister Freaky Friday my life from me. Everyone will notice, because guess what? You can't parent trap in real life. That movie was all camera angles." We burst through the door. "Happy birthday," screamed my sister in her orgy. "I got the knife for the cake," said Maynard.